Here I am with Nate Murphy. We're in a friend's backyard in Spain. We're building a freestanding slackline. So here we are digging a hole. We're gonna make it about 3 feet deep so we can later pour concrete into it to build a ground anchor for our freestanding slackline. Look at all of our treasures we found. Big one, medium, small one. Okay, so our 2 holes are finished.
And now what?
Siesta! Okay, so this rock represents where our A-frame's gonna be. It's about 5 feet in from the holes that we dug, and the whole slackline's gonna be about 30 feet or 10 meters. Prepping the concrete, it's 1 part cement to 3 parts rock and sand.
That actually might be enough water.
Nice and mixed. Almost perfect. Start building our anchors.
In this chain, we're just going to tape some of these big nails in, and then when that's set in the middle of the concrete, it'll make it super strong and it's just never going to pull out. Just got to stick them in. Around that, yeah. Cool. So we filled the hole with concrete, the chains in there with the nails. It's quite a lot of concrete, so it's total overkill, but at least it will last for basically forever. And we just put some rocks on top just to bed it down, and got the rock on top of the chain just to hold it in place. And that's basically it. We just got to let cure for maybe like a day or 2 days, and then we're all good. Just gonna go and start mixing the next lot of concrete for the next hole.
Round number 2.
Yeah. Get behind you, please.
Ways you can tension a line. We're going to make ours really simple. We're going to build 2 A-frames, and once we've attached the slack line to both of the metal anchors that we already set up, then you basically tilt the A-frame under the slack line, and the further you bring the A-frames away from the center of the slack line, the more it just tensions it.
So this is kind of a rough design, 2 big struts, a piece which goes along the top, and then we'll probably just in-cut these here and then just screw it all together with really big wood screws. It's going to be super sturdy. And then where our chain is in the ground, we'll come up here, and then we'll have the slack line come over the top, and that'll be really nice.
We finished building our wooden horses, and now we're basically waiting for the concrete and the holes to dry. So we're going to take this time to level out the land a little bit and make it a safe place to slackline.
So we're adding this felt material just to protect the line and make it a bit nicer. But we'll just wear it a little bit less, and hopefully it will just be a bit nicer to play on.
Okay, so now it's time to go ahead and set up the slack line. We're basically going to attach the slack line using a line locker to the anchors that we set in the ground. It's kind of similar to a primitive system, but we're basically going to use the A-frames as the tensioning device. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and attach the slack line to the anchor. So to do that, we're going to take the end of the slack line and fold it in half to create a little bite. We're going to slide the bite through our little line locker like so, and then we're going to tuck it back through the inside of the bite. And in that little bite in the back, we're going to slide our locking carabiner like so. Just like that. Now we're going to attach the carabiner to our anchor. And then now we're just going to run the line from the one anchor to the other side and make sure there's no twists in the line. And then we're going to do basically the same thing on this side as well.
So now we're going to flip these up, and this should give us tension. It might not give us enough. We might have to take them out, make it tight as we can, and then do it again. But we'll just see how it is and see if it touches the floor, and just see how it goes. That's not actually terrible. Might need a bit more.
So our first try ended up being a success. Pretty nice tension of the line. We might go ahead and play with it a little bit more, see if we can make it a little bit tighter. So basically Nate's quite the pro. So what do you know about slacklining so far? Like you
Bend your legs,
obviously know.
look at the end,
Yeah.
wave your arms in the air. Like you just think.
I think more like kind of more of like an active stance, but you want to keep your shoulders and your hips like square over each other,
Yeah.
to where you're basically just moving your arms, and then just like foot in front of the other foot.
Cool.
You know, and like
Okay. So keep your body still.
yeah, try to keep your shoulders and your hips square.
This is like more wobbly than the lines I've been on before.
Yeah.
Slacklining in the mountains.
Living in a dark, clouded haze, we danced, we fought. We were bound to make mistakes. We loved.